my PhD dad, he says, what do you think I am, made of money? I can't afford that. And my rich dad would say, that's why he's poor.
이 영상을 끝까지 보신다면 지금 당신이 부자가 될 사람인지 가난하게 될 사람인지 알게 될 것입니다. 그는 작가이자 교육자이며 재테크 전문가입니다. 전 세계적으로 유명한 책 부자 아빠 가난한 아빠의 저자입니다. 지금 서점에 가더라도 스테디셀러에 올라가 있는 책이죠. 경제적 자유를 꿈꾸는 모든 사람은 한 번씩 들어보았을 책입니다. 그에게는 두 명의 아빠가 있다고 합니다. 부자 아빠 그리고 가난한 아빠. 그 둘의 근본적인 차이를 설명합니다.
Well, I wasn't poor by most people's standards, but I came from a family with a poor attitude, if you know what I mean. Because rich, poor, middle class, poverty starts with a fundamental attitude. I go home and ask him, said, why don't we learn about money in school? And he looked at me and says, because the government doesn't let us teach that subject. The government tells us what we can teach and what we can't teach. And I thought that was strange. And I said, but aren't we going to school to learn about money? He says, no, your job is to get a job. I said, but you get a job to earn money. He goes, no, you're supposed to just get a job. I went, no. Isn't the purpose of a job to earn money? He goes, you're correct. I said, so why don't I just learn about money? I can skip the job part, you know? And he got flustered and he says, if you want to learn about money, why don't you ask your best friend's father about money? So I asked him. He says, because Mike's father is an entrepreneur. And I said, what are you? He says, I'm an employee. I'm a government employee. And I went, oh, what's the difference? He says, the difference is an entrepreneur must know about money, or they're no longer entrepreneurs. And he says an employee doesn't have to know anything about money. And finally, through persistence, my rich dad started teaching me about money on one condition. And that condition was he would never pay me. He says, the moment I pay you, you think like an employee. He says, that's the trap. Entrepreneurs work for free. And now I'm 9 years old, my head's going cracking in half. He says, you never want a paycheck. You understand that, kid? I said, okay, I got it. He says, the moment you accept the paycheck, your brain goes dead. He says, as long as you're hungry, you'll think.
막대한 부를 끌어당기는 사람은 누구인가요? 직업의 카테고리로 보자면 사업가이자 기업인입니다. 확실히 부자들은 돈에 대한 관점이 평범한 사람들과 다릅니다. 그는 돈을 받는 순간 종업원이 된다고 합니다. 이건 케빈 오리어리의 월급은 마약이다라는 멘트와 같습니다. 키요사키 또한 자유를 위해서 일한다고 하죠. 로버트 키요사키는 부자 아빠로부터의 교육으로 9살 때 이것을 깨달았다고 합니다. 엄청나게 빠른 조기 교육이었습니다. 그는 기존 학교 교육 문제점을 지적합니다.
The school system will never teach you about money. The school system was designed to teach you to be an employee, which is important, or a doctor or a lawyer, a specialist, but never about money. You know, Einstein said, imagination is more important than knowledge, but knowledge empowers imagination. And what most people lack is real business knowledge, like accounting, like debt, like taxes. You got to know that stuff, but they don't teach it in school to anybody. So, and then when people ask me, how did your rich dad learn this when your poor dad, a PhD, didn't? And the answer is very simply, my rich dad, who's my best friend's father, his father died when he was 13. So rich dad had this family business at 13 to run. So he had to drop out of school, which was his blessing. There's blessings and, sometimes the blessing doesn't look like a blessing, but it turned out to be a blessing. And then his teachers became his bookkeeper, his accountant, his attorney, his banker, his real estate agents. So he has what I call real teachers, not these fake teachers in school. You see, most teachers in school, they're out of ethics. They teach subjects they themselves don't practice. One of the things I suggest to people, you got to find a real teacher versus a fake teacher. And a fake teacher is somebody who doesn't do what they teach. And a real teacher is doing what they teach every day. So my accountants, my attorneys, they're in it every single day. That's how I learn, because every day I'm solving problems in my business. So I have accountants and attorneys and bankers and all these people on speed dial because I'm solving problems with my team.
이는 단순히 돈의 문제가 아닙니다. 한 사람을 독립되고 주체적인 삶을 살아갈 수 있는 인재를 육성하는 것이 아닌 수동적이고 의존적인 삶을 살아갈 수 있는 종업원을 만드는 교육입니다. 심지어 부자 아빠가 부자가 된 이유는 그가 13살 때 아버지가 돌아가시고 가업을 물려받을 수밖에 없는 상황이 만들어진 탓입니다. 13살 때부터 기존 학교 교육이 아닌 실제 사회 현장에서 돌아가는 교육을 받은 것입니다. 어떠한 환경에서 어떠한 교육을 받고 어떠한 판단을 내리느냐에 따라서 모든 것은 달라지게 됩니다. 그리고 그는 부자 아빠와 가난한 아빠의 차이를 설명합니다.
My PhD dad, he says, "What do you think I am, made of money? I can't afford that." And my rich dad would say, that's why he's poor. Poor people say, I can't afford it, I can't do that, I don't have time. Because it's an escape. It's an escape. You know what I mean? It's easy to say, I can't afford it. Oh, I'm too tired. Oh, I can't go to the gym. You know, when you could go to the gym. But no, I can't. Truth is, I'm just too lazy to go to the gym. Or I'll never be rich. Or the favorite one is the rich are greedy. It's the poor that are greedy. You know, if you think about it, because to be rich, you have to give something. You know, I have to produce books and games, and I purchase real estate, I provide housing, provide jobs and all that. That's why I'm rich. But greedy people produce nothing. Oh, no, it's the rich that are greedy. And I'm going, hey, sports fans, you know, you point a finger forward, 3 are pointing backwards. And so, as we know, there's a big attitude problem against the rich today.
우리들은 보통 부자들에 대한 기본적인 잘못된 관념들이 있습니다. 그것은 바로 부자들은 탐욕스럽다는 것입니다. 자, 간단하게 생각해 봅시다. 우리는 누군가에게 도움을 받으면 돈을 지불하게 됩니다. 스타벅스에서 커피를 사게 되면 우리는 돈을 지불하게 되고요. 우리가 집을 사기 위해서는 그 공간을 소유하고 있는 사람한테 돈을 지불을 해야 됩니다. 정말 터무니없이 높은 가격으로 판매되고 있는 상품이 있다고 가정해보세요. 그들이 돈을 벌기 위한 목적이 노골적으로 드러나더라도 높은 가격으로 판매하고 건전하게 거래가 많이 발생한다면 오히려 정말 좋은 상품 서비스라고 할 수 있습니다. 가격이 미친 듯이 높지만 그래도 사고 팔린다는 것은 그만큼 그 물건과 서비스는 우리에게 정말 절실하게 필요한 것이기 때문입니다. 이러한 과정을 통해서 부자가 되었다면 자신을 위해 돈을 벌었을지라도 이타적인 결과를 만들어내어서 오히려 세상을 이롭게 합니다. 즉, 다른 사람들이 막대한 돈을 주면서라도 그 물건을 필요로 한 사람한테 갈 수 있게 도와주었기 때문에 막대한 부를 얻을 수 있었던 것입니다. 부자들에 대한 증오심, 적대심, 열등감이 여러분들을 더욱 가난하게 만들 것입니다. 그들에게로부터 배워야 돼요. 그들이 부를 만들 수 있는 이유를 분석해서 우리도 그들처럼 성장해야 합니다. 그것이 바로 나에게 진정한 자유를 가져다 줄 것입니다. 이 영상을 보시고 가난한 마인드를 부자 마인드로 바꾸어 가시기 바랍니다. 여러분들의 성공 마인드 동반자 작심만일이었습니다.